This is a Rogue Media Network podcast. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Bois. I am Mike, and he's still not here. It is Friday. It is a That Ain't Right Friday, and I wanted to come to you guys. Again, screwed up schedule the last couple of weeks. My birthday happened. I refused to come to the studio that day. Sorry. And then we had Mother's Day, which screwed us up as well. But we got our mothers and our wives taken care of, and so that's really what counts, I guess. So I wanted to talk today just real quickly about the leaked storyboards. So I got a text from Rusty a couple weeks ago about these King of the Hill leaked storyboards because he is constantly in some sort of chat room or something finding all of this information. And what we did is we went and we posted all of them. So I took all the storyboards and I downloaded each one of them. Each one of them was a PDF, and there were like, I don't know, 60 of these things, if not 100 of these things per leak. And so I took these down to a quarter of a second, each one of them, and then put them in order and ran through them kind of like a flip book so that they would be animated. One of the scenes was Bobby getting caught in bed in his old bedroom with Connie, new doggy on the floor barking at everybody. Hank walks in on him, Peggy walks in on him, and then of course Min is there, and she freaks out as well. Then there was one with Hank sitting in the living room, actually sitting in the family room, I guess, not the living room, looking at the TV, and he was watching a space show with aliens and things like that. And then the third one was Peggy with what looked to be a broken leg hobbling down the hall at the hospital and trying to get into the elevator, and people wouldn't hold the door for her and things like that. So I took all these and I put them up as leaked, and I had animated them. And I guess they sat there, I don't know, about a week or so, got some real good numbers out of them. But then we got hit with a copyright flag because I assumed that we would. But we got hit with a copyright flag, so I immediately took them all down, didn't want to get in trouble. But I'm telling you this, they are out there. Go look for them. Look for leaked King of the Hill storyboards. It's a cool find. I can't help but think that maybe it was planned.
Discover the world of luxury sex toys at Luxury Toy X and indulge in the ultimate pleasure experience. For years, we have been dedicated to the belief that sexuality and wellness are essential components of a happy and healthy life. With over 70,000 satisfied customers, we take pride in our ability to provide products that enhance your sexual well-being. Join our community of satisfied customers and unlock a world of pleasure and self-discovery. Visit luxurytoyx.com today.
Join the Daily High Club, the premier destination for glass water pipes, vaporizers, and accessories. Since 2015, we've sold over 1 million quality products and teamed up with legends like Snoop Dogg and Tommy Chong. Ready to elevate your smoking game? Visit dailyhighclub.com for our El Primo subscription box or shop unique pieces today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Because you would think that something like that would get flagged pretty quickly. They waited a little bit before they started flagging things, which to me seems like maybe a planned leak, kind of like Marvel does or something like that. But anyway, there are some great storyboards out there. I am getting really, really pumped to see the new King of the Hill stuff. We've not really had a whole lot of news lately, so that tells me that we're getting really, really close. King of the Hill, we don't have a definite date yet as far as the return goes, but we do have some titles for some of the episodes, and I know that we've gone over some of this before, but season 14, which is what we've got coming up, which contains 12 episodes. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. It contains, 10 episodes? Yeah, 10. And we've got season 14, episode 1, Return of the King. Episode 2 is The Beer Story. Episode 3 is Chore Money, Chore Problems. Episode 5 is Peggy's Fade Out. Episode 6 is Any Given Hill Day. Episode 7 is Bobby Gets Grilled. And then episode 8 is No Hank Left Behind. Now, episode 9 and 10 we don't have titles for yet, but that's okay. The one that freaks me out a little bit is the Chore Money, Chore Problems. Bobby is in his 20s and has a job as an executive chef at a Dallas restaurant. And so who's doing the chores? Who's getting paid for chores? That just makes me think that maybe they're introducing a new kid. But we'll see. Beer Story, pretty easy to figure out. New ref in town, I don't know. Peggy's Fade Out, I'm assuming we're getting towards that broken leg that we talked about. Anyway, a lot of these, the thing is, like, I can sit here and try to figure these out, but I honestly don't want to spoil them. Like, I want to go into them fresh. I may watch, like, the last 2 seasons just back to back to back just to get ready for this thing. And another thing I'd like for you guys to do is tell us, do you want us to do some sort of watch-along or recap of each one of these, or do we just wait until we get to these to do them? To me, it seems like these are Fridays that maybe we cover the new episodes, and then we come all the way back around, and then at the end of the series, which, we're in season 7 right now for the show, maybe when we actually get to those, there'll be enough time between for us to cover those like normal ones. But that's way down the line, so hopefully we get another 42 seasons after that. But anyway, King of the Hill, I don't think there's been a ton of stuff coming out here lately, and that tends to make me think that we're getting very, very close to the actual release. I can't tell you how excited I am about this stuff, Let's see. Screen Rant says that... oh, gosh, tell us when it's coming out. I'm assuming that we're talking like July, which makes a lot of sense to me, June or July, because summer, King of the Hill seems like a summer show all the time for some reason, and maybe it's because Texas is always hot. That could be part of it. Texas is in a weird place right now, too, where we have some politicians, and I don't care which way you swing on that, but we've got some politicians that are really doing some odd things. It's a little frightening, honestly, and I don't think there's a better time in history for King of the Hill to come back and show us that we're all one people and we should all just freaking get along. Instead, this nation is headed towards one side hating the other side, and that's frightening to me. It just seems like Civil War type stuff. But anyway, to bring it back to a happy time, I'm going to say July. Now, since I am going to the ATX TV Festival May 29th through June 1st, I'm assuming we will find out actual release dates there, and that's kind of why they've been quiet, because they've got a big event coming up where they're really going to show us some stuff. So hang on to your boots. Stay right where you're at. Again, can't thank you enough for being our fans. Can't thank you enough for taking these silly little rides with us. But we're going to know real soon. as to how this thing is going to happen. Again, I'm going to ask you guys for ideas. If you have ideas as to how to get the content out to you faster during the ATX TV Festival, let me know what would be your preferred method. And what I'm talking about is maybe, is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it Twitter? God, please don't let it be Twitter. But we can do whatever. I do want you to understand that during the 29th through the 1st, the schedule will be a little weird because as soon as something happens or I hear something, I'm sending it your way. And that's going to be all ATX TV type stuff. So it doesn't matter if it's John Hamm, doesn't matter if it's Seth Meyers, doesn't matter if it's King of the Hill. I'm going to send you some stuff. So be ready for that. You guys, without you guys, we wouldn't have been able to cover this thing. And I want to thank you again for being fans and always being here. You guys are the best, and we will see you on Monday with an actual show. What do you know? See you later. Wimatanye, indeed. This has been a Rogue Media Network